All right. 3 roaming legendaries down. 2 more to go. Oh my goodness. I might actually save again right here. 2 more to go. This is such pain. Gonna up the speed a little bit. Thank goodness we can up the speed. Too bad it only goes up to 4 times. 4 times is pretty good. We could go with 1.5 for now as we go back and forth. My goodness. 2 roaming legendaries to go. Yep. This is such fun. This is such fun. This is such engaging gameplay. I was asking it before. I'll ask it again. Why does anybody watch me? Why does anybody watch my stuff? Hey, look, Zapdos. Zapdos, the thing that can absolutely turn around games in Pokemon Unite. Once played a Unite game where the end score was like 1147 to 7. Props to whoever got that 7 in. Props to whoever got that. Yeah, I'll actually remember to use Mean Look this time. Isn't that crazy? All right, chuck that Pokeball. We've gone from 300 Pokeballs to under 200. All right, time to up the speed. Time to up it. Just please don't use Roost. Please don't use Roost. Because that would very much suck. Yeah, keep on doing Charge. See if I care. I mean, Charge will mean that I can't use Sludge Bomb if you do use Roost. Ah! Well, we might not be catching Zapdos. It's either going to be like Articuno or Zapdos next. Who knows which one it's going to be. Because it's going to be such pain. Time to reload the game. Time to reload it. Here we go. Yep. Such fun. Such wondrous fun. We're just going to be here like this for a while. This is what it's seeming like. 2 legendary burbs to go. Come on, get over here. Get over here. They don't want to come over here. This advanced bird watching is going terribly wrong. I really, really hope that in freaking not so brilliant Diamond and shitty Pearl, we don't get roaming legendaries. I really hope. I will feel like those games could be an improvement over these games if they actually do change things like that. Like no roaming legendaries, just make them static encounters, you know? Is what I want to see. If we don't see that, if the freaking Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl do not fix the issues of the original game like that, and just like the things that are like wacky and strange like that and not so fun, I'm gonna be mad. But if they do fix like all the freaking weird stuff like that, then I will at least feel a bit better about them. Because I know I've been very critical about those games, but if they do wind up fixing some things like that, then I will at least feel a bit better. We'll see. We'll see what happens. The really cool epic game mechanic that's absolutely flawless game design is in fact that saving and resetting resets their location. Oh, it does? So you also can't just save before a, oh no. Can't save like right in front of a legendary and do that. Did your confusion wear off? I actually don't remember. I actually do not remember. Absolutely gross. Okay, here we go. Hurt self and confusion. Okay. Okay, that's a good range now. I mean, you could probably hit yourself in confusion one more time, right? Well, I'm gonna save state. That's what I'm gonna do. Thank goodness for our cheaty Pete tactics here. It's like they want you to suffer as much as possible. Yep. Sounds about right. You literally have to make a Pokemon dedicated with Mean Look and stuff. If you use Crobat, you're gonna be a little bit screwed because you're at a type disadvantage to literally 4 of the 5 roaming legendaries. And it kind of sucks. I think you can hit yourself in confusion one more time, right, Articuno? Right? I swear, if you use Roost through confusion. Okay, that's a good range. Now we go. Now we run, and now you're gonna be at that like the next time we run into you, and we can save while you're like that. We got the strats. We got the strats out here. Okay, time to go heal up Akira at the Pokemon Center. So now both Zapdos and Articuno are at very good places. HP-wise. They are both in very good positions. And all this pain didn't even factor in the freaking half an hour to 40 minutes that I spent before even starting the stream of paralyzing all 5 of them with my Rotom. When they all have the exact same symbols, and I just had to encounter roaming legendaries like this over and over and over again until I encountered like the one last one that I still had to paralyze, which was Zapdos in my case. Which I was tempted even just to like skip paralyzing Zapdos and save it for the stream. But just before I finally made that decision, I did encounter Zapdos and paralyzed it as well, luckily. Did while I'm doing that. Best mean looker is a Gallade bred with mean look from a Haunter because it's also one of the best false swipers. Huh. Gotcha, gotcha. So if you actually wanted to have like a dedicated, really good Pokemon for that, Gallade would... Dang it, you were here and I got too much in the rhythm. I was feeling it a little bit too much. This Colony 9 remix is making me be feeling it a little bit too strongly. Come on. Here we go. Who dis? Which one of those two nerds is it? It's Articuno. We're back with you again. Back at it again at Krispy Kreme's out here. Alright, mean look. I am getting better at remembering to do mean look instead of skipping it. I am doing much better at that. Imagine if there was just like an item that prevented the enemy Pokemon from escaping. How much better that would be. But maybe they figured it'd be too crazy for competitive or something like that and didn't include it. Alright, time to go super speed. I thought that was gonna get in right there. I actually thought the game had me for a hot second. But yeah. Also, who do you plan to GDP? Do you plan to GDP in the Zerflute event? Or are you gonna not get it? No, we're doing all the events. We're doing it. We're doing all the... Yeah, you got a freaking roost. Oh, come on. What the heck? My goodness gracious. We're doing all the events. So we've done Rotom and Darkrai so far. So what's left is Shaman, the movie Regigigas. The weird freaking Regigigas thing. And then Arceus, essentially. So we still have some things to do there. All right, go ahead and Smackaroo, get in the Pokeball, please. Ow. Ow. Go ahead and Hyper Potion that. If only that paralysis could kick in a little more often. Why did they think that giving them Roost was a good idea? Why? It's such a pain. There we go, jeez. Like, at least I can reload my save whenever to get you back down to that, 1 bit of HP. Better not be using Roost. Yeah, just keep on spamming Reflect. Just keep on spamming Reflect. Like, I already have the code in the thing. I already have all the code for all the events except for the movie Regigigas. So we can go get those things whenever we want. By activating them AR codes. We can absolutely do that. Alright, I'm gonna do this again. That's what I shall do. I know that Vetrom always has like the really long outros. So I'll skip past it. Because it's like the whole Patreon credits thing. So I'll skip past that. This is the Wind Waker mix again. What the heck? The shuffle really is not working. Let's go with this Route 201 Glitch City and Helt remix. This is what we'll do. I might just have to reload my save. Honestly. That's what I might have to do. With Regigigas is a weird thing. You get a level 100 Regigigas to catch the 3 lesser Regis. You get a level 1 Regigigas. Yep. Isn't it wacky? Technically, if you transfer in the 3 Regis from like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, you can get the you should be able to use them to get the level 1 Regigigas without ever getting the movie Regigigas. But it is still hella weird that, like, you know, you have the 3 places for the Regis all around the world, but you can only, the Regis are only there if you if you have like the movie Regigigas. It's so, and then you use that to get the level 1 Regigigas. Pokemon, like, in hindsight, looking back at stuff like this, Pokemon has always been very strangely designed, hasn't it? Like, my goodness, we like to criticize things about like the newer Pokemon games, but looking back at things, Pokemon has always been rather strange, hasn't it? I must say. With the things that you gotta do to get access to certain content, huh? It's a classic quirky game design of Gen 4. There's also like the whole thing in Generation 4, in Heart Gold Soul Silver, where, oh my good gracious, you get like the event Arceus, and that lets you unlock an event where you can get a level 1 Dialga, Giratina, or Palkia, but you have to choose one. You can only get one of them. And then that's like the only legitimate way that you can ever have like a level 1 Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina. That's the only way that's happening. I'm fairly certain that Platinum here is like the only way that you get a level 1 Regigigas. Unless it's a thing in Diamond and Pearl as well. Let's look it up. I'm curious now. I'm actually a little bit curious. Cerebi. Regigigas. Let's see here. So Regigigas, that's a Sword and Shield Pokedex. Let's switch to Generation 4 Dex. Like this. And then Diamond. Let's see here. Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, Snowpoint. Yeah, it's level 70 in in Diamond and Pearl, you can also catch Regigigas having the other Regis, but it's level 70. Whereas in Platinum, the Regigigas is level 1. But yeah, I believe that event also works with the Azure. Oh yeah, I think you're right now that you, gosh darn it, now that you mention it. So it's like you could get 2. So, whoops, I just loaded state. Instead of reloaded my save. And I'm here. Wait. Was this before I even caught a different... I'll just reload my save just in case. I don't know where this was. So yeah, that's what it was. It was 2. Now that you mention it, you're right. Now that you mention it, I'm now remembering. So that would be like the Azure Flute Arceus that you trade over from like Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum. Or something like that. Even though it was never released. Even though it was technically never released. Should I wait on like transferring over all my mons to like later games if I do manage to transfer my save? Should I wait until we cover like Heart Gold and Soul Silver and I can trade some Pokemon over to our Heart Gold, Soul Silver playthrough like that? Something like that. Like being able to trade over my mean look Akira here for Heart Gold, Soul Silver when the day comes that we cover that game would probably be a good thing, you know? Dang it, the save that I didn't save after I whittled down Articuno, are you kidding me? I could have sworn I did. The hell? So maybe I will wait on some things. Wow, we got a crit. One that was actually pretty nice that time. Ow. Ow. So rude. But yeah, shouts to the fact that they never released the Azure Flute because they thought it was too cryptic, but the previous games required the player to know how to read Braille. Yep. Are you still confused? Did you snap out of confusion? I have a meme about that somewhere in my memes folder. Because I always post a meme every time I go live with any game. Oh, I never even confused you. I have it somewhere. Where is it? Where's my going live folder? Here it is. Is it in the Poke RSC naming? Is it this one? Hold on. Is this what I'm thinking of here? Releasing a flute that takes a few button presses to use to get Arceus. Making players go to a random cave across the map, read Braille, walk very specifically to a location inside the cave, use a random specific TM to encounter a Pokemon, repeat 3 times, talk to a random girl in a random town, wait a day, go back to one of the caves at daytime with all the previous Pokemon caught to get Regigigas. Okay, so, well, Regigigas wasn't in Gen 3, so is it the Gen 3 one exactly that I'm thinking of? But, I guess still to, transfer it over and stuff like that there. Did I have a different one? Did I have a different one that was something like that? Or did I not? Also, while I'm looking through my memes folder, here's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorite ones I have there, quite frankly. Did I have another one about that? Or is that my one that I had? If I look at my Pokemon Diamond Pearl ones. No, I don't have one in my Pokemon Diamond Pearl ones. I don't think. I have some, I have some other ones, though. I do have some other things about Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. To say the least, I don't even remember where I got a lot of these anymore, quite frankly. But I do have a few that do, crack me up. I must say. Anyway, but yeah. So yeah, we'll be doing an event here that was, you know, literally never released. Wait, so should I reload that one state that was because I had this state saved to see if Articuno could hit itself in confusion one more time. If I actually go back to this state, right? This isn't a state that's so far back that I didn't have someone else caught, right? I hope. But yeah, that cloud one caught you off guard. All right, let's see here. It snapped out of confusion. There's Ice Beam. So, all right, let's see here. I mean, they do look kind of similar, don't they? In a way. My goodness, what were we just listening to there? That was a Gabok Arena remix of Sonic Adventure, apparently. Wait, you're in the red now. Wait, you were in the red before. I'm losing my mind. Can I confuse Ray one more time? So I'll save state here, see if you can hit yourself in confusion one more time, is what I'll do. Like that. Come on, are we at max speed? We are at max speed. Yourself in confusion. There, then we run. And now I need to, like, actually save with this. I need to actually save all Articunos in that state. That's what I gotta do. Whee! Away we go. Hello, welcome to the Pokemon Center. Restore time Pokemon to full health. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? I have a meme about that somewhere. Where's that one? I have one that really cracked me up about that. Where was it? Where was it that I had that? Because I got one about that semi-recently. Semi-recently, at least, and it cracked me up. Oh, here it is, I think. Here it is, I think. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Ah! Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Ah! We hope to see you again. Okay, that's probably one of my favorites that I've got there. You can bet that I'll be posting that on one of the days that I go live with Pokemon. Because that one's pretty darn good. Alright, so let's go ahead and save here. I have a lot of Pokemon memes in my folder there. I do have a decent bit. Alright, let's turn down the speed. Sure, 1.75. Something like that. Okay, some nice relaxing music we got here. My goodness. We hope to see you in the hospital again. That's right. That is right. Hope you get injured again, you piece of crap. What is that little bit on the side of the map up there? Was that a place that I ever went to? What is this bit? Oh, hold on. What? Valley? Oh, that's a Valley Windworks. I was confused for a second looking at the map like, what's that bit jutting out there? That's a Valley Windworks. I was like, was that some random cave that I never went in? Nah, it's Valley Windworks apparently. Apparently it's that. Oh my goodness, this is painful. Why did I have it in my mind to do like a full playthrough of Pokemon Platinum? Was this really my own freaking dumb plan? And why did I make this plan like this? My goodness. Oh man, such pain. I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours now, trying at these 5 roaming legendaries. My goodness. All right, up the speed. And this has been 2.5 hours with increased emulation speed to help make this much less painful than doing it on like an actual DS. And this is still painful. This entire operation was your idea. Okay, hurt yourself with confusion. One chucking stuff, which we also thought was a good idea. Don't one-shot me, please. Oh my goodness. Oh my god! You go a lot faster, use more than just... No. There is no such thing as something that isn't regular Pokeballs. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Other types of Pokeballs? I sure haven't heard of them. Nope. Nope. There's nothing like that. I don't know what you'd be talking about out here. Almost! Fine, I guess there's Premier Balls too. I guess. But look, that didn't work, so I don't know what you want from me. Yeah. Premier Ball, come on. Dang it, it's not gonna be like that one roaming legendary that went in like right on the last ball throw I could do there. Man. Alright, load in there. And then, whoops, I'm hitting the wrong keys. Alright, get over here. Come on. Come on over. Come on down. You know you want to come over here. Come on down. There we go. But to be fair, even with our Lord and Savior, the Dusk Ball, this is still a pain to endure. Yeah. Yeah. Why did I think this was a good idea? I know that, like, Diamond Pearl Platinum had roaming legendaries, and Heart Gold Soul Silver had a couple of roaming legendaries as well. And then freaking Pokemon Black and White had like Tornadus/Thundurus. But were there any roaming legendaries in Gen 3? I know there wasn't like a Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but I never actually played the OG Gen 3 games. I don't think there was. It was Gen 4 that introduced roaming legendaries, right? I think. I'm fairly certain. Here we go, bada bing bada boom. Go on, keep on chucking these Pokeballs. Ow. So there were roamers in Gen 3, the Lottie twins. So there really was roaming legendaries in that. Again, I've only played like a little bit of a smidge of the original Gen 3 games, huh? Were there, wait, in the original like Gold, Silver, Crystal, were the legendary dogs like roaming there? So yeah, they were. Okay, so it's me not having played like before that, I guess. That's what it was. So roaming legendaries have been around all the way since the OG Gen 2, but I kind of forgot about them. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, it was a legendary beast depending on your star. That's so silly. And then like in Generation 6, as we were talking about before, it was a legendary bird depending on your starter or something like that. Oh my good gracious. That's even better health than it was at before, so I'm actually gonna save while it's like that. That's what I'm straight up gonna do. Because I think that's even lower than it used to be. I think, at least. I don't know, it might be the exact same as it used to be. I'm not quite sure. But just in case, that seems like a pretty good spot to be, you know? Seems like it. Alright. Go ahead and save in 4 times speed. Save super quickly. There we go. Look how fast its save is now. Alright. Alrighty, well, Black and White 2 is the first mainline Pokemon game without a roamer. Wait, are you... First mainline Pokemon game without a roamer. Were there roaming legendaries in the original games then? Or do you mean like first mainline games since Gold, Silver, Crystal? There's no way there was roaming legendaries in the original games, right? There's no way. First mainline since. Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, so all the way from Gen 4 to Gen 5, and then doing like that weird other situation in Gen 6 before getting rid of them. So it took them that long to realize people weren't having fun with roaming legendaries? Really took that long? Okay, well. Come on, get over here. Get over here. From 2 to 5, not 4 to 5. Did I say 4 to 5? 2 to 5. And then 6 was like, as was mentioned earlier, it was like there was a legendary bird that you would encounter 3 times and then it was a static encounter. It's been a long time since I played X and Y, so I don't even remember this exactly. And now I kind of want to look at like legendary Pokemon and X and Y on Cerebi here. Pokemon XY legendary Pokemon. Let's see here. So Pokemon X and Y legendary Pokemon. There's Xerneas, Yveltal, there's Zygarde, there's Mewtwo that I remember, and then roaming Pokemon. After defeating the Elite Four, several Pokemon start to roam the region, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. However, you will only get one, Articuno if you picked Chespin, Zapdos if you picked Fennekin, and Moltres if you picked Froakie. However, a change has taken place compared to previous games. These Pokemon will automatically flee in combat, before you even get a chance to select a move. You can track their location with the Pokédex. After they have run from you over a dozen times, they will go to the Sea Spirit's Den where you can finally battle them. Wait, over a dozen times? You have to encounter it 13 times. What the? And those are literally the only legendary Pokemon in freaking X and Y. Look at this. Look at this. So many previous Pokemon games that have like a bazillion legendary Pokemon that you can catch. But in X and Y, it's just, here's the main legendary trio, Mewtwo, and then one of those 3. That's so silly. Like, one of the things that I loved about playing games like Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, freaking Pokemon Black and White, and even things like Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, is that you've got like all these kinds of legendaries that all have like their own kinds of things that you can do to get them, you know? But then X and Y was just like, nah, here's just your main legendaries and like Mewtwo and one of the birds. And then Sword and Shield even more was just like, nah, here's your main 3 and there's like no other legendary Pokemon at all. We're not gonna make any others except for a DLC. If you want some other legendary Pokemon, here's DLC stuff. Whereas in Series Pass, the post game is like, whoa, there's legendary Pokemon all around this world that you can get in all kinds of different ways. But we don't see that in games like X and Y or freaking Sword and Shield, for example. Which makes the games feel like emptier. Like, something, I do love having a whole bunch of freaking legendary Pokemon. That doesn't mean that you need to make a bazillion legendary Pokemon with every generation. Like, there's so many old legendary Pokemon that you can go back on. Like, that's what happened with Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, where you could technically catch all the previous legendary Pokemon, all through, like, Hoopa Rings or Rifts in the Sky or all kinds of different encounters. And I like stuff like that. Like, imagine if Sword and Shield had something like that. Like, it has freaking Dynamax Adventures. Like, it does have, like, in its post-game, some things for some specific legendaries. Like, there's the temples for the Regis. There's the freaking trio of the sword Dudos that are around after you track their footprints. And then everybody else is just, like, generically in the Dynamax Adventures. But imagine if, like, throughout the region of Galar, there was actual places that you could find like each of the legendaries. Like you go to this specific location and you can find like Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. Or you go up this mountain and you can find Ho, or you go down this trench and you can find Lugia. Like how cool that'd be, and how much like world building it'd add. That'd be so cool, you know? It could have absolutely been something like that. It didn't even have to be every single legendary in the main game. Just throw some in there for the sake of like, whoa, you can go to this place and get that legendary. Isn't that cool? Isn't that really neato? But yeah, shows as Zygarde having no relevancy in the game it was introduced. Even in every game since then, it's really had no legendaries. It's really had no relevancy. Like freaking Sun and Moon, it was like, oh, here's a Zygarde for you to have and you can collect cells. It's never really explained to you like what Zygarde is or why collecting its cells is powering it up or anything like that. It's just kind of given to you and you just do that with like no explanation. So it literally has like, I don't think Zygarde has had like any relevancy in Pokemon ever. I don't think. Like, it seemed like a Pokemon that there were plans for, but they were just like, nah, let's just keep on pumping out more generations and whatnot is what we can do. That is absolutely what we can do there. I see Pokebly, they're redeeming absolutely nothing in the channel chat. Hope you are doing well today. My goodness, these birds do not want to come over here. This is so silly. This is actually awful. But yeah, Zygarde was only relevant in the anime, so Zygarde at least had some relevance there and whatnot. This they gave Zygarde something in Sun and Moon, and X and Y, it's just there. Yeah, we were having this discussion earlier. Today with how things like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, we have cases with like Rayquaza, Giratina, not Reshiram, Kyurem, where it's like they're explained in like the next game coming out and whatnot. Always in like a third version or a sequel, and the sequel's better than third version. But it's always explained in like the next game after, you know? Whereas Zygarde was just kind of forgotten about. Just like, nope, it doesn't get its thing. Like, in the game that it's introduced in, Rayquaza, Giratina, and Kyurem were all like these mysteries. Like, whoa, what is this? And then it's explained in a further game, and it's like, oh, that's what it is. But Zygarde never got that treatment. And now I'm wondering if like Eternatus is never going to get that treatment. With like Sword and Shield. Like, why is it a giant hand in the sky? What kind of creature is this? It's the kind of thing that seems absolutely like it's meant to be explained in like further Pokemon stuff, but I have a feeling it might never be outside of like the anime, kind of like Zygarde, something like that. But yeah, tried to raid from your stream and it wasn't working in your chat. Oh no, that is unfortunate. Well, I still appreciate the attempted raid. Nonetheless, I hope you're streaming a stream went well. What were you just streaming, if you don't mind me asking? Hopefully something better than whatever the hell this is right now. My goodness. So you can't save beside a roaming legendary because when you reload the save, its position gets reset. This is getting slower and slower the less roaming legendaries there are because there's, you know, less to go onto that spot. I wonder if Eternatus is kind of effed up Ultra Beast. That'd be interesting. Eternatus is explained in Smash Bros. I wouldn't be surprised. Is that a meme or is that actually the case? Is that actually the case there? Because I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Yo, get this spear and read its description, and that's where it's explained. I would not be surprised. My goodness, go ahead and do that meme look. This is so much pain. This actually sucks. Okay, we're up into speed. My goodness. Ugh! I do have a cheat code that freaking gives us 100% catch rate that we could technically turn on. But the whole point of showcasing the roaming legendaries is to showcase how much of a pain it is to catch the roaming legendaries. So, Cheaty Pete freaking 100% catch rate is not allowed for them. I did the Cheaty Pete freaking 100% catch rate for Heatran because I only had the one of the kind of Pokeball we wanted to catch it in, and we were showcasing the cute charm glitch and doing a bunch of stuff there. But the whole point of showcasing the roaming legendaries is showing look how painful this is. And this is in like freaking 4 times emulation speed that we get to do this. So just imagine how painful this is on an actual DS. It's the whole point of showcasing this, you know? So we're not doing any cheat Pete for catching them. Unless it actually takes me 3,000 years and I desperately want to move on with my life. Unless that happens and I get so insanely desperate. Hopefully it doesn't come down to that. But yeah, remember, no more of a Master Hand. Oh, freaking Eternatus became Master Hand / Crazy Hand. That's all it is. It's the third hand. That's all it is. Between Master Hand, Crazy Hand, that's all it is. And we're listening to a theory that Eternatus is the Eternatus is the hand of Arceus. You know, the whole hand of God thing. I mean, freaking things have built up to like Diamond and Pearl stuff for a good while, with like Sun and Moon referencing a lot of things at Diamond and Pearl, and you know, freaking Type Null being designed after Arceus and stuff like that sounded like, and them studying stuff in Sinnoh. So who knows, maybe things would be leading up to stuff in the Sinnoh remasters, and there'll be like some crazy twists in it, and it's like, whoa, this really is like the continuation of the lore from here. But I have a feeling that it probably won't be, and it's just gonna be like, yep, here's a quick scale up for a quick buck. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think we've understood the pain of catching them. Yeah, it probably is understood at this point, but like, that's probably as low as Articuno's getting. Maybe I should run again and then like save at that. Have I said that already? Was that for Zapdos? Have we gotten to that amount of HP before? Is doing this pointless? I don't know. Maybe I won't do any more of like running away at lower HPs. I don't know. I believe this is a Professor Sycamore remix by Glitch City. I believe. Heck yeah, it is. Indeedly do. I was right. It's jamming. My goodness. Did you know that there was once a Pokemon X and Y Soul Link planned on this channel? Like, I've talked plenty about how we're planning on doing a Pokemon Sun and Moon Soul Link on this channel in the future. But have I ever mentioned that there was a time that there was a Pokemon X and Y Soul Link planned with a different streamer? Like the Sun and Moon Soul Link is planned with Stormwind Corvidae, a good streamer friend of mine, and one of the mods around here. But there was a time like a year or two ago that we were planning on doing a Pokemon X and Y Soul Link with a streamer called Ketson Jester. We ended up doing a little bit of Stardew Valley with him as well. That went terribly wrong, and you can't even find on my playthroughs page on my YouTube anymore. You can find it if you search up Stardew Valley on my channel, but you can't find the playlist on the playthroughs tab anymore because I removed it. Was the thing. But there was a time doing that. We only use cheats when we're trying to showcase spicy stuff, like hacking in event items or hacking in the Cute Charm glitch. The only time we've used the 100% catch rate cheat was for Heatran specifically, for the one Pokeball that we only had one of that we were doing Cute Charm glitch shenanigans with. So we never really do oh, nice freaking crit there. We never really do it to be like, yeah, let's make this an easy adventure that we can coast through. It's more so just to like showcase different parts of this game, like events that are being hacked in, or things like the Cute Charm glitch, and getting things done in a certain way. This is what things are like. Or like we did the thing for getting the Dex complete, because we literally couldn't start post game until we had the National Pokedex. It just did not let us start a lot of the post game stuff until then, which I thought was the stupidest thing ever. And I really didn't want to go around to get like the last few Pokemon that I hadn't seen, be wasting my time with that. So we just used the cheat and then post game started. I was like, great, because nobody wants to see me going around trying to track down the last Pokemon that I haven't seen yet to see them to unlock post game. Probably nobody wants to watch me doing this right here either, but here we are, whatever. Here we are, whatever, I guess. Stop! Oh my goodness, stop! I hate this. Oh, who gave them a roost? This is so dumb. But yeah, so no 100% growth cheat when you play new mystery lunatic reverse because you can't beat us. Oh no, we don't do cheats of freaking Fire Emblem stuff. Like, the only time that I cheat in my Fire Emblem playthroughs is when I'm like freaking grinding for my like final builds or something like that. Like if I load up Citra here, for example, when it came to our most recent playthrough being no, I don't want to install the update right now, being Fire Emblem Fates. Oh wait, did I just load up the European version? Wait, did I load up the right version here? I think I loaded up the wrong version. Gosh darn it, I actually loaded up the wrong version. Fairly certain. Hold on, let's open this again. Let's open this again here. Yeah, I need the trim directly from my 3DS is the file that I used. Oh, this is taking a little while to load this one now. It's weird. That's weird, isn't it? Well, are you confused? No, you are confused. All right, let's go ahead and do this again. Like if I'm grinding to get specific skills to pass down to children, then I'll do that. Or like I'm grinding to, in freaking our Fire Emblem Awakening playthrough, I was grinding up for perfect stats before Apotheosis. And it was just like the most painful thing, grinding up to perfect stats. So I used a cheat there to give me like perfect growth rates. Just for grinding for Apotheosis and whatnot. Nice, hurt yourself in confusion. So like for example, something that I did in Fire Emblem Fates here, if I switch over to this for example, which is most recently set to Metroid Samus Returns. Oh, huh? Huh? Is it not working for there it is. There it is. So just pretend it doesn't say Samus Returns there. Something that I did in this, for example, why are my buttons not working? Oh, because I freaking changed around my buttons to a controller because of Samus Returns. So I need to go into configure and I need to go into controls and set this to keyboard. There we go. Because I'm not playing with my Xbox controller right now. There we go, keyboard. So like what I did for this is it's like I had a save file that was just me like right to the end. Like this, for example, was just the builds that I had at the end, for example. These were like the levels and the stats and yada yada, what we had by this point. So a whole bunch of people that are typically around level 15 promoted, typically. The special classes have a plus 20 level there. But they're around like level 15 to 16 promoted for a lot of them. But I had my other file that, and we beat the game on that like normal, that file there. That was just my stuff that I got from coasting through. But I also had my file that was like, here's 6 more hours of grinding to showcase these are like my final builds at the end of the day that I like grinded for. And I just used a cheat that gives me 100% EXP. Not 100% growth because I didn't care about getting perfect stats or anything like that. I just wanted to show off like what my kind of final build skill wise would be is all I wanted to show off was the thing. So I used a cheat there that gave me 100% EXP on like every battle just so I could, you know, and it still took me 6 hours to get to a point that, you know, I could show off my final build. So typically the only cases that we're using, we do use Cheaty Pete stuff on this channel from time to time, but it's usually just for the sake of like, you know, usually it's just for the sake of limiting the amount of time we have to spend off camera or on camera doing the most tedious, annoying things ever, is all we do. Oh, that was almost it there. Gosh darn it. Like, I never freaking cheat and, yeah, it's for the content, is what we do. That's what it's all about. My goodness. I hate this so much. It's so painful. But yeah, I've heard about Lunatic Reverse there. I've heard about it. This is so dumb. Gotta reload my save now. Like, if we get to a point that, like, I'm actually on the verge of losing my mind about these roaming legendaries, then I might just do the 100% catch rate. Because, my good gracious, this is actually awful. You know? This is actually downright awful. Come on. Come on. But yeah, like, in Fire Emblem Fates, if I need to grind just to get specific skills on certain units to pass down to their kiddo units, then more recently I have started being like, okay, let's just freaking Cheaty Pete tactic it. Because literally the only thing that it changes is how much time I have to take off camera to make the content that I want to make. Is literally all it changes. That's the only thing that changes there by doing that. And my goodness, as a kiddo playing video games, it's like I had all the time in the world to be doing all the things that I want to do in video games. But nowadays it's like, I'm a busy adult. I have freaking... Time is valuable, you know? Time is absolutely valuable. So if all something is saving us time, that's why we're running this in ultra speed instead of normal speed. Because all it changes is the... Dang it, I forgot to use mean look. All it changes is the amount of time that we're taking, you know? And after how long this is taking, I'm sure that there's definitely people watching, dang it, who are appreciative of the fact that we're playing in 4 times speed for this to take less long, and it's still taking forever. Come on. You know. That's why we're using 4 times speed. Just so that we can, going back and forth, it might make more sense for 2 times speed. Less chance for me to mess up. Just make things take less time. Okay, who's this? But yeah, this isn't hard, it's just tedious. It's not like this is a challenge or anything that's like really pushing my skill or anything like that. Like if there's a situation where it's like a really crazy challenge in a game that's really pushing my skill, then I'll do it completely legitimately. But if all that changes is how tedious it is and how much boring content is going up on my channel, or how much time I'm taking off camera, then I will absolutely use what workarounds I have. And right now, my workarounds is 4 times speed. Is what it is right now. To make this go way faster. Because my goodness, this is pain. This is such pain. Yourself a confusion. Nice, do it again. Do it again. Hurt yourself a confusion one more time, Articuno. Darn you. Say 100% catch rate is a much better workaround, but that's just you. I've been streaming for, we're approaching 3 hours. I might do it. Because it's like, at this point, we've caught 3 of the roaming legendaries. I think we've properly expressed at this point how much pain there is in catching the roaming legendaries, you know? Like, I think we've gotten the idea across. The whole idea of doing this whole thing is to showcase how dumb it is to catch the roaming legendaries. And in standard Pokeballs at that. I feel like we've adequately portrayed that by now. It seems like. Come on. I hate it so much. It's so dumb. This would be a lot easier with Dusk Balls. I do have a few. It's not nighttime right now, so it wouldn't even do like the extra. Who thought that giving them Roost was a good idea? This is actually so dumb. Are you confused? You're not confused right now. Okay, come on. You have to go through confusion and paralysis. Oh, never mind there. Come on. Oh my goodness. This is actually the stupidest thing. Oh, great. Yeah, reflect. That's what we like to see. Have you Roost one more time? I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, there's the crit. Here's a state loaded. No, I want to actually reload the thing because it's lower health when it's reloaded. I just like instinctively reloaded state was the thing. So hopefully it doesn't reload save from like that last state. I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure like saves and the states are a whole separate beast. Well, this has taken much longer than I would have liked, quite frankly. This has taken a bit longer than I would have liked. I was kind of hoping that, like, the catching the roaming legendaries could be a nice, even, clean-cut 5 parts. Oh, dang it. Dang it, I screwed up there. Like, 5 episodes, 1 for each roaming legendary. But if I did want them all to be about half an hour-ish, might have to be cut up into more than that. Or we'll just have, like, extra long episodes for some of these. And I guess the extra long episodes showcase how painful it is and whatnot. Murs are also the only Mons who can be at 1 HP and be paralyzed / sheep while also having quick balls at max efficiency. That's true, at least. It's the one advantage of going after a roamer, I guess. Come on over here, friends. I'm slowly, genuinely losing my mind out here, quite frankly. I'm slowly losing my mind. Okay, here we go. What? So the save that I reload is from that state. Gosh darn it. So if I reload this state, this is the state where I wanted to see if you could hit yourself with confusion one more time. So I really need to stop, like, reloading that state is what I gotta do. Gosh darn it. So the Articuno at super low HP that we had before is now undone, I think. Oh gosh darn it. Not like this. Except that confusion. I don't think you can hit yourself with confusion any more times unless you use reflect there. Because we did have Articuno at like hella low health once. And I think I just undid it by like reloading the states that I have. Gosh darn it. So if you reload the game to like the last save, it is like the save that was as of that last state. If you reload a state. Gosh darn it. That sucks. That really, really sucks. Don't use a Roost, just use reflect. Stop using Ice Beam. Stop. Gotta restore that HP there. Okay, come on. Come on. Get in the freaking Pokeball. Get on in there. Well, we do that. Okay, Sludge Bomb. Come on, now you should be able to hit yourself like twice in Confusion, right? My last Confuse Ray that I have here, though. You can probably do it one more time here. Let's see here. I guess I'll save state here now. See if you can hit yourself a Confusion one more time there. Come on. Darn it. Well, I'm gonna load state and run. Darn it. Game's a little too fast now. A little bit too fast. Yeah, let's go ahead and restore our Pokemon. This is so silly. This is so silly, though. We're never gonna get any of these other roamers, seeming like. Alright, save. My goodness. I love how the time in-game says that we have like about 60 hours in this playthrough, whereas all the like states and saves that we've reloaded, I probably have like way more time in this playthrough than that at this point. That's what it must be. And also the fact that we're going in super speed changes things a little bit as well. So maybe 60 is actually pretty accurate when you incorporate the fact that like the in-game clock should be running faster as well. He's just freaking out of here. Ah! You know, I got a text a little bit ago saying that there is food that is done. I usually don't like eat while I'm streaming. It's usually only during like charity events and whatnot where I'll like turn my camera off and I'll be munching stuff. But there's literally nothing happening here, is the thing. So I am almost tempted to like go grab some foods, turn off my camera, put like the Enharmonia gif up in the top right here, and freaking, I mean, there's that Carvia nerd that's been telling me to have a mukbang stream for a while. Just stream eating stuff. Oh my goodness, stop. I'm almost tempted right now. Because, like, I hate it when people eat on stream, especially with, like, cameras on. Because, like, do you not care about being entertaining? Do you think that people genuinely want to, like, stare at you eating? So, during my charity events, which are, like, 24-hour streams, I have, like, turned off my camera while I eat. But I think eating on Twitch is against the rules, isn't it? No? I don't believe it also. You're getting mixed up with something, maybe? I don't recall ever hearing this. I don't recall ever hearing of such a thing. Okay, well, back at low HP again. Alright, go ahead and, Pokeball. Oh, my good gracious. I drink on stream sometimes. I'll reach down under my desk and grab my water bottle and drink if I'm feeling really thirsty, but oh my goodness, man. This is such pain. I hate it so much. And this is how crazy I am, catching everything in standard Pokeballs. This is how crazy I just am. Darn you. Okay, that'll just one-shot now after charge, I guess. Come on. My goodness. Well, here we go. Look, the day's getting later. We've been here hunting roaming legendaries all day now. We've literally been here all day hunting roaming legendaries at this point, basically. We've passed the 3-hour mark for streaming, when you include the intro. So we've been at this for over 3 hours now. My good gracious. Okay, what's over here? What's over here? Which one of these two nerds is it? Not Bidoof. Not Bidoof, though. My goodness. Do you know what I'm almost tempted to do? I'm almost tempted to like pull up some YouTube on the side and like watch some memes and just put that on like the side of the layout, because this is so boring. You know? Just like load up some memes, put that on display. Because this is actually so boring. I forgot to use mean look again. My goodness, the real big brain play is to have 6 mean look lades instead of just 1 in case the main one falls. Dang it, it was right here, but I wasn't paying attention. We could load up like some old episodes of my Pokemon Platinum playthrough and like react to some of those. Do a freaking make it a reaction stream. Heck yeah, those are hip with the kids nowadays, aren't they? React videos. I'm gonna do a meme cam before for our entire streams. God, here we go. Here we go. We can watch some of my old videos or something. Why? Why? But what would I load up? We could load up parts of my Sword and Shield playthrough. It's been a long time. Let's see what was going on with that. That was about the same amount of HP you had before, though. So I don't think there's any point in, like, you know, running away and keeping you at that HP. Oh, wow. Well.